A warm welcome to the channel. Now, a interesting question for you. Opening a bar in Pattaya, Thailand, is it wise or a stupid investment? You would say it's similar to the United States of America. Would you open up a bar in Bourbon Street in New Orleans? And straight away, I would say no. Why? Because it's a saturated market. Pattaya is about 160 kilometers just south of Bangkok, and it's a world-renowned place as the adult kind of playground, and as any kind of gentleman or even women, you can get your dreams fulfilled, possibly. So being a saturated market, there's thousands of bars that you can choose from. And a lot of them would have some girls who would work there, who would make sure you're happy, and maybe you could bar fine them, which means you would pay the bar a little bit of extra money and take them home, etc., etc. It's a very different world. It's very surreal. It's something completely different that compared, let's say, to Las Vegas, for example, where it seems to be more business orientated. This person that you may take home will be feels like your girlfriend, so to speak. And most of the time you would find these in bars. There are different various ways. And many foreigners do sort of have the dream of opening up a bar at 40 or 50 years old. They may have 100,000 K to spend. And in the old days, it would be kind of Spain, but that got saturated. Now it's sort of Thailand. In recent years, I think I know about 2 or 3 people that I've seen on YouTube that have opened up a bar, but when you see the video, it always seems to be quite empty, and you just wonder how they're actually making money. So you would actually need to find a niche in opening up a bar. Now, there's lots of different kind of bars. We mentioned the girly bars and the gentleman clubs. We've done videos on those before. There are pubs that you can go to, but these pubs quite often are just usually for the expatriates who live there, and these are like British pubs, and they just sit at the bar, don't really socialize with anyone apart from themselves. So what kind of bar do you want? And that's the big question. Will it work? In general, I would say there's a high percentage that your bar may work for 6 months to a year, but you'll be hemorrhaging money and it just cuts down. You need to find a niche, and there are quite a few available. So this would be a wise investment. In Thailand, if you own a business, you earn 49%, I do believe. You need a Thai partner who would own 51%. So this would be like your girlfriend, or this would be your wife, for example. But it's got to have the trust, because when anything goes wrong, you are going to lose absolutely everything. You are the foreigner. You don't have the majority of the shareholdings. So what kind of bar? Firstly, there are some which don't actually employ any ladies, and they won't allow the freelancers in there. One is actually here that you can see. It's just off the notorious Soi 6, and there you can look around at the corner and you can see the excitement of it, but you're not going to get disturbed by a million girls saying, hey, buy me a drink, come in here. And I have walked past this place a couple of times, and it seems always to be busy. There are some bars closer to the city centre. I do believe they're called Poppy, and they have been around for a long time, 10, 20, 30 years. The original Pattaya. Now, I apologise if I'm saying the pronunciation wrong. Pattaya, there's so many different ways depending on which part of Thailand you come from. So it doesn't really matter what, but people understand it, which is the main thing. There are some bars there. I do believe they may employ some freelance girls, so it would be their job to make sure that you're happy, and then you'd buy them a drink. And near enough, the prices wherever you go are normally going to be the same for a bottle of beer. They're normally going to have the same kind of happy hours. You would just have to hunt and search for a bar that you actually like. But that's a possibility to find an area, good luck, that you can have a bar, and it's where the excitement is, but you're not going to be disturbed. Another idea that I came across would be something called a 6-month bar. This happened in Los Angeles years and years ago in the 1990s, that they would open up a nightclub and they would promote it like hell, and then after 6 months, when another bar opens, they would close it, and then they may open it in another 4 months when they reinvent the bar, redecorate the bar. That's a really expensive gamble. Is it going to work? In Pattaya, there's a bar that opens up near enough every single day. So your bar may be popular at first, but then something else comes along and they're just not going to go to your bar. Unless you constantly promote this bar, and I mean constantly. Monday night is quiz night where you can win something reasonable. Maybe they have some kind of unofficial lottery. So, and it's accumulates, it gets bigger and bigger. So they may come up on a Tuesday night. Wednesday could be ladies' night, for example, and it's asking the girls to come, and there'll be some kind of competition sponsored by Philips. Every day has a promotion related to that. And then these promotions have got to be constantly reinvented. Again, within 6 months, bam, people are going to get bored of it. They want something else to do. So having that bar, having that promotion to make it enjoyable each and every time. The other one is actually I haven't seen, and it would be for the Chinese market, believe it or not. There's many bars for the expats, the foreigners, the people from America or Europe, for example. There's even bars for Indian people run by Indian staff near enough, and they seem to be there, but not really many for the Chinese. There are Chinese restaurants, there's quite a few Chinese restaurants, but no actual bar for them. So quite often you would see quite a lot of Chinese walking around the town at night time with nowhere actually to go. That's a sort of niche market that you would need to have in Pattaya. And these could be wise investments, but I repeat, you are not going to be the majority shareholder. You are going to be the minority of 49%. Now, there are many companies that would help you set up this business. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to pay a lot of money, the deposit, the license, the bar, the drinks, where to get the girls if you're going down that path, what kind of promotions are you going to do? Are you a creative person? And have you done a business before? Don't do it if you've never run a business or ever been in entertainment. I would hardly not. There are many different markets and there are many different fields in every city around the world that needs fulfilling. You just need to find that niche market. In Pattaya, I wouldn't open up a girly bar, period. There's too many choices there. And you would see that they may open for 6 months, but a year, poor. And a lot of people would say actually lose money over it and the dream is over. They pack their bags, they've lost quite a lot of money and they would have to go back to England, or if they're wise enough, they've got a retirement fund and they can live there without opening up a bar, and you can just have a drink of beer for 70 baht per day, for example. It's a great city. It's not just about go-go bars and girls, even though it's world-renowned for that. There's great shopping to be had. There's lots of different activities. The beaches now have been really improved and nice. It's not just Pattaya itself, its beach, but also just around the corner is Jontium, and a little bit further afield, it's some other places. The transport is really easy. You can just get on a BART bus. You can rent a motorbike, but make sure you do have a motorbike license, because if not, if the police stop you and you just get out your car license, bam, you will have to pay a 500 baht fine. So, is it wise? Is it stupid? Well, the choice is yours. God bless to all. I apologize if you disagree with this. I apologize, and maybe you have been a very successful bar owner, but it's something that I wouldn't do in Asia, near enough anywhere in Asia, because it's a saturated market and you're really going to struggle to find your customers, because if you don't have that niche, like in any business, they're going to say, why should I go there? I'm happy with the bar I go to with my friends, whatever. Let's leave it there for today. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye for now. Cheers.